In this video, we're going to go over the 8 mistakes that content creators make and how to avoid them. Coming up.
This is simplicity.
How's it going, guys? Simplicity here, back again. If you're new here, I'm Simplicity. Welcome to the channel, and if you haven't already, consider subscribing by clicking that big red button down below, and it'll sign you up, and it's free, and you'll be joined to see more amazing videos. If you are new here, we do all sorts of awesome stuff. We do entrepreneurial, so how to make money online, not just through YouTube, but through multiple platforms. We also do tech reviews, unboxings, we do merch giveaways, we do challenge videos, trick shot videos, and a whole lot of different stuff that I hope you guys will enjoy. So make sure that you do subscribe right now, and make sure you ring that bell. Just tap that little bell so that you get notified when I post new videos. We are doing daily videos on the road to 10,000 subscribers. So make sure that you do subscribe if you haven't, and make sure you ring that bell so you get notified when I post new videos so that you don't miss out on a future video. And if you are new here, don't forget to check out my other videos on how to make money online. I would really appreciate it. And don't forget to share the channel, share the videos, so we can help get these videos out there and help you people just like you to start their own career through online marketing or whatever it may be. Also, if you do enjoy this video at any point, or just do it right now, give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. It does truly make a huge difference if you can give this video a thumbs up. Even if you don't like the video, just give it a thumbs up anyway, because you know you want to, and that'll really help get my video out there. So if you can do that right now, I would really appreciate it. Before we do get into the video though, if you haven't followed me on Facebook or Instagram, links are in the description. Make sure that you do that, because we do merch giveaways every single week. If you don't want to miss out on that, make sure you do follow me on Facebook and Instagram. Facebook is just Simplicity, and Instagram is Simplicity's World, but the links will also be in the description. So make sure you follow me on those platforms so you don't miss out on merch giveaways. Also, if you don't want to help support my channel, you can go ahead and purchase some merch. Links are in the description, and definitely go have a look. There's hats, there's shirts, sweatshirts, singlets. We're doing leggings, sports bras, crop tees, iPhone cases, Samsung cases, whatever it may be. Definitely go and have a look. Oh, and we have stickers as well. Definitely go have a look. And if you can't afford it, I completely understand. And we do merch giveaways every single week for you people that cannot afford it. But if you are interested, definitely go have a look. And I will be doing a video very, very soon of a large portion of my merch, so you can see a hands-on review slash showing you my merch. That'll be an awesome video, so stay tuned for that one. Without further ado though, we're going to get into the 8 mistakes that content creators make. Now, number 1 is probably an obvious one, and I'm sure a lot of YouTubers do talk about this, and that is basically not having a niche. Now, if you don't know what a niche is, it's simply a it's a guide, or I can't even speak properly. It's basically what your videos are about, who your audience is, and that's how you create your audience, is by deciding what you want to make your videos about. So maybe about how to make money online, it might be about different technology, it might be vlogging, it might be makeup tutorials, whatever it may be. There's different niches on YouTube, and you want to find the niche that's going to work for you, the kind of videos that you're wanting to make, and you want to make your videos on that niche. You don't want to make lots and lots of different videos, because it's not going to go towards that audience. You want, when you're starting off, you want to make sure that you have a niche where you're just focusing on those people, so that way if you do start to get a bit of growth, the people that they're going to share it with, or the people that's going to get to, is going to be people who actually are interested in what you're posting. That way they're actually more than likely going to join, and from there you will start to see some growth. So it's hugely important that when you first start, make sure that you've actually put a bit of thought into what you want to make your videos, or your Instagram, or whatever it may be, your website, whatever you want it to be. Make sure that it is purely focused on that particular niche, and then you can do your content based on who your audience is going to be viewing it. So you want to make sure that it is relevant, that it is something that they're going to actually have added value to, and it is something that they're going to learn from, and hopefully end up subscribing or joining your community or your website or even your products. So make sure that you do have a niche. It is hugely important that you know what you're wanting to make your videos about, and then making sure that you are creating good quality content on that niche. It's hugely important. A lot of people, they just make videos that are this and this. Now, it is true that you can start off with a wide variety and see what works best, and then you can kind of hone in on whatever is doing well. But don't just do all sorts of different types of videos, because the reason that works for larger YouTubers is they already have such a huge following that it doesn't really matter what they do. The viewers just enjoy that person, so they're actually willing to watch the video no matter what it is. But if you're a small YouTuber or Insta or content creator, you're not going to be able to get away with that, because you don't really have any followers, and they're kind of just they're more than likely going to click on it, and if it's something that they're not interested in, they're more than likely going to not watch it. It's going to kill your watch minutes. It's going to make your video look like nobody is interested in it, and it's not going to get the views that you were hoping for. So that is hugely important. That is number one. Make sure that you have a niche and then build on top of that. Think of it like your foundation on a building. That is the most important part. Once you have that organized, that is what you know you want to do, then you can move forward from there. Number two is crying over lost followers or lost subscribers. This is another huge one, because when we're starting out, you're going to lose followers, you're going to lose subscribers. You can't avoid it. No matter what you do, it is going to happen, unfortunately. For some people, they may not notice it as much because they just might be super lucky and they just have such a great growth that you don't even realize that you are losing subscribers. But I can guarantee you that everybody will go through it. You cannot avoid it as a content creator. You are going to lose followers, you are going to lose subscribers. Now, the important part here is make sure that you don't take it too hard. Don't start whining about it in your videos, saying people are leaving, poor me, all of these kind of things. It's going to actually end up having the people that have actually stayed more than likely to leave too, because they have to listen to you complaining. That's not what you want to do. You want to take that opportunity and focus on the followers or the subscribers that you do have. Don't look at the negatives, look at the positives. You still have people that are interested, that are wanting to watch your content, and they're wanting to learn from it. They don't want to watch your content for you to just complain about all the people that you've lost. They want to stay and they want to learn from your videos. They chose to subscribe to you and they want to get the content that they were expecting. So make sure that you're not crying over spilt milk, if you know that term. Make sure that you don't do that. It's a silly mistake that people do, and it's just going to push more people away. Try not to focus on that. Focus on the positives and make sure that you're making quality over quantity. It all comes down to the quality. If you're making good content, and even those small viewers that you do have, if they are enjoying your content, they're going to tell other people about it, and it is going to grow. So just don't give up. Make sure that you're not complaining about and thinking negatively about all these things that happen. That's just the way it is. You just have to keep moving on, keep making quality content, and the rest will come. Now, number three is not thinking long term. So what I mean by this is you're making different contents and you're not really thinking about what your focus is, what your goals are. You're just thinking about, I want to make content and I want to get as many views or as many likes as I want. So they're posting, for example, on Instagram, like butt pics or silly little things like that, or giveaways or something that is going to get people to click on it, but it's not going to be long term. You're just looking for the short term growth. But what the problem with that is, if you're not looking long term, then it's not going to be viable and it's not going to last. You need to think about the brand that you're trying to do, what kind of value you're trying to add to your customers or to your viewers. You want to make sure that it's something that they're going to be able to continue to stay, they're going to want to stay, and they're actually going to get something back from your content. So if it's a business or a brand of some sort, you're going to make sure that it's something that is going to last long term. So if you're making a brand of some sort and you're wanting to start supplying products or merchandise or things like that, then that's going to be a great way, because you're making content about that and you're adding value with showing people that there actually are products out there that you have designed that they can purchase if they want to. Once you've actually got that following, that you've actually built trust in your customers, then they are going to want to purchase from you. But that doesn't come in the short term. It is a long-term goal, but it does need to be something where you're going to get something like brand sponsorship or some kind of products that you're selling or some kind of value that you're adding, whether it's tutorials or something like that, that people are going to learn from, and then they're going to stick around and they're going to tell their friends and their family about what you've got to offer and how it can add value to their friends and family as well. So make sure that you are using that example of thinking long term, thinking about where do I want this to go, what am I wanting this as the end result, what am I wanting to get out of this, and how am I going to help people to stay, to grow, and to get to that goal. So make sure you're not just thinking about getting likes, getting all of these crazy little things, these superficial things that may help you in the short term, but they're not going to help you long term. Now, number 4 is no email list. Now, this may be more for a business or not necessarily a content creator as such, but it does still apply. And the reason for this, it sounds really silly, but having your email is a great way for people to be able to contact you outside of social media. The reason why I have listed this one is because what happens, or it may happen, or it will happen, is if YouTube and Instagram and Facebook, what happens if they all close down and then you've lost all of your followers or you've lost all of your clientele? If you've got their email, you still have a way of contacting them if doomsday does come. So make sure that you do especially if you are a business, and you are getting your email list out there. That's some way of having to be able to communicate to your customers, to your clientele, even if doomsday was to happen. So that's another great thing, just to have the added value and another way of people being able to contact you, especially if you're a brand or a business. I would definitely recommend being able to get people's emails. You could do some way of doing a newsletter which you send out to your email clientele. Just keep it in contact with them, reminding them of your brand, and hopefully one day that will lead to a sale, or it will lead to them subscribing, or whatever it may be. Number 5 is poor collab pitches. So what I mean by this is, if you're looking to collab with a larger YouTuber, I'm assuming it will be a larger YouTuber, because why would you want to collab with a smaller one? But somewhere between equal and larger too, and the same goes for a brand as well. A lot of people just think they get all up high almighty about it, and just think that if I ask someone, if I beg them to help me, then they have to do it. Like, why? Like, they get mad if someone's not willing to. But it doesn't come down to that. If you're going to do a collab with somebody, it's got to be something where they're going to add, they're going to get value from it too. It can't just be all about you. Why would they want to help you if there's nothing for them in return? So when it comes down to looking at finding other YouTubers or other brands or whatever it may be to look at doing a collab with them, you need to kind of do it in a way that's going to show them that they are going to get something from it too. It's not all just about you and helping you, it's helping them as well. So taking an example, if you do find another brand or another YouTuber that you're wanting to do a collab with, and you're going to find a way to contact them, whether it may be through the comments, or you do it through their Instagram, whatever it may be. They might even have an email, and you want to contact them directly to hit them up about doing a collab. You need to do it in a smart way. I will give you a very simple example. So if you message them and you say, like, let's say for example you do makeup tutorials, and they also do along those lines, they're into the makeup niche as well. So you're going to email them, and you're going to have a look at what kind of content that they are creating. Let's say for example they have like a lipstick that they've created. You want to send them an email about, hey, I actually have this product, this lipstick that I have. I saw you did this tutorial on this other lipstick that I thought was really great. I actually have this product, or I know of a product. You don't have to actually sell lipstick, but you can say that I have also done a similar video, and actually this type of lipstick actually works better for what you were trying to show in your video. I would think that with this example, we could look at doing a collab video to kind of just help sharing your brand or your product. You could say, I'm willing to kind of demonstrate that with my viewers, and you're adding them value, you're bringing them traffic, and they're willing to do the return. They're willing to do that in return for you as well. Sure, you may not have as many followers or as many subscribers as them, but it's showing to them that you do have a voice to be heard. You do actually have an opinion and something that adds value to their videos as well. If you do it in a way that they're actually going to get something back from it as well, they're more than likely going to say yes. So remember that if you are going and contacting people trying to do collab videos, make sure that you do it in the right way and show them that you actually are something that's going to help them as well. You're not just someone begging for subscribers, you're not someone begging for help. That is not how you want to do it, and they're not going to respect you or help you if you do that. So remember that. That's a huge mistake that new YouTubers make. Number 6 is sharing on irrelevant promotional groups. So what I mean by this is, let's say for example you want to find anywhere that you possibly can. So you go on like YouTube pages and you try to share in the comments your channel or your brand, or you do it on YouTube, you do it on Instagram, you do it wherever you possibly can to try and get viewers and to try and get people to be drawn and get a target audience to your brand, to your page, to your channel. Now this is a huge no-no, because if it's not relevant to what you're actually targeting or not relevant to what you're actually selling as such, then it's just going to be, someone's going to click on it if you're lucky, have a look, watch it for 10 seconds, and then they're going to leave. That is not what you want. You don't want to bring in the wrong crowd, because they're not going to be interested, they're not going to subscribe, they're not going to actually want to watch your content. They're going to watch probably 10 to 30 seconds of it, and then they're going to leave. That's going to drop your watch minutes down. It's actually going to show YouTube in their algorithms that your video is not very good, because of the people that have watched it were not interested, were not engaged, and they're not going to promote your video. You're not going to come up in the recommended. So really, you're actually shooting yourself in the foot, although it may seem like a great idea. And I'm not saying don't do it, I'm just saying do it on relevant pages. Do not do it on anywhere that you possibly can where you're going to bring in the wrong kind of crowd, and it's actually going to end up more likely hurt you than actually help you. Another huge mistake that content creators make. Number 7 is no engagement with their audience. So this will be, for example, on Instagram, you post a video, you have a look at some people's channels and they're not huge, and they're wondering why they're not growing, they're not getting an audience. It's because they're not relating back to the viewers. They're not commenting and interacting with them in the comments like they should. Whether it's a small amount or large amount, you still have to take the effort to engage with your viewers so that you're actually bringing in more. You're actually showing them that you're committed to give back, and you know, it just shows that you care and you're actually trying to help them. Even just doing that, starting off with just as little as 1 or 2 comments that you may get, start replying to those, and as you start to grow, definitely try to reply to as many as you possibly can, because it's showing you then that you care, that, you know, it just shows them that you care and that you know, that you're actually somebody that's willing to help them, and then they're more than likely to want to come back and to actually help you too. So don't just think, oh, that that's not worth my time because I don't get enough. Any single message that you get, make sure that you do respond to it, because it shows that you care and it is going to help you in the long run. Now number 8 is giving up too early. This is such a huge one, and I have talked about it before. It's so easy to lose concentration, to lose motivation when you're trying to do something and you've got the wrong mindset. This kind of comes back to the short-term objective, where you're just going, I want 10,000 subscribers, I want 100,000 views, or whatever it may be. That's not going to happen if you're unrealistic, and that makes you likely to give up. There are so many times in our minds there where we want to give up whatever we've started, and we're not getting to the stage that we wanted to, and we're not willing to put in the effort to get there, or we just feel like it's not going to happen. Think about so many channels where they start off and they just plateau. They always have that plateau moment, and then a video takes off, whatever it may be. There's always that one video. All it takes is one video, and that video does start to get some views, and that's going to bring in a target audience that is going to end up bringing in more views in the future. What happens if you stop just before you hit that breakthrough? That's why you never want to give up. If it's something that you're passionate about, make sure you have the right mindset, make sure you have that long-term motivation in mind so that you're not giving up too early, and just stick with it, and eventually you will see the results that you want. It may not be as fast as you are hoping, and if you do have that short-term mindset of just wanting views and followers and subscribers, maybe it's not for you. But if you are wanting to do this because you're passionate about it, and it is something that you're going to actually put in hard work for, you're going to make quality content, and you're going to put in the effort that you need to, I can guarantee you 100% that it will work out in the end. So never give up too early. In my opinion, anybody can achieve anything if they put their mind to it. So make sure that you never give up. That was the 8 mistakes that a lot of content creators, new and even old content creators, do make. So please make sure, if you are looking at wanting to start a YouTube channel, or you're wanting to be an influencer of some sort, or you may already be one, hopefully these 8 steps were helpful. Comment down below and let me know if you were aware of any of these. If you have any tips or tricks that you'd like to help out, do comment down in the comments below. Let's get a bit of a comment chat going, and let's help each other to reach those goals we want to achieve. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you are having a fabulous day. Make sure that you have subscribed if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up if you haven't already. Don't forget to share the channel and follow me on Facebook and Instagram. Hope you're having a wonderful day, and I'll see you on the next daily video on the road to 10,000 subscribers. Peace out, guys.